How's it going, folks? As usual, we are about to kick off this week with the latest football news. But before we proceed to start, we would like to remind you about the main ritual. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get the show on the pitch. Vincent Kompany has signed a new 5-year contract as Burnley manager. AS Roma will sign midfielder Oussem Aouar on a free transfer when his Lyon contract expires at the end of the season, Fabrice Hawkins writes. At the age of 22, I've won everything with Real Madrid, but it's not enough. I want to win more, Rodrigo stated. Liverpool are in talks to appoint former Wolfsburg director Jörg Schmatke to fill their vacant sporting director role, The Telegraph understands. Rafael Leao is a doubt for AC Milan's Champions League semi-final first leg against Inter. I'm very happy that I was able to help the team in this final phase of the season. The emotions are up and down. If you look at the whole second half of the season, I'm playing in the team because of injuries. Kicker quotes Bayern Munich defender Moussa Diaby. Some of the influential personalities at PSG criticized Luis Campos' last summer transfer window by calling it Europa League recruitment. Aubameyang has opened talks with Chelsea to terminate his contract so that he can join Barca on a free transfer, Diario Sport informs. Celtic have become champions of Scotland, marking the 53rd league title in the club's history. Manchester City will not beat Real Madrid, they will destroy them, The Times quoted Wayne Rooney as saying. Victor Osimhen has now scored 47 goals in Serie A, the most ever by an African footballer. Borussia Dortmund are keeping tabs on Werder Bremen striker Marvin Duksch. His deal with the River Islanders includes a release clause of €7.5 million, Sky Sports reports. FC Groningen were relegated from the Dutch Eredivisie after 23 consecutive years at the top level. Manchester United's keeper Harry Maguire has accepted that his Old Trafford career is over. Give me sport notes. Kolo-Muani? When I look at the international market, I imagine a different number than €90 million. More than this, Eintracht Frankfurt board member Axel Hellmann said. Josko Gvardiol is getting closer to extending his contract with Napoli until 2028 with an increase in salary to €3 million a year. Karim Adeyemi has 7 goals and 5 assists in 11 appearances for Borussia Dortmund in 2023. I'm planning to stay at Real Madrid next season. I expect to stay as I want to celebrate the last year of the contract I have left. Goal quotes Eden Hazard. PSG midfielder Vitinha has been involved in 3 goals in his last 4 Liga 1 fixtures compared to just 1 in his first 28 league appearances. David Moyes has won a Premier League game against Man United for the first time since he was sacked by the club in 2014. Napoli would be open to sell defender Kim Min-jae if the Parisians receive an offer of €55 million for the South Korean, according to Corriere dello Sport. Barcelona will try to loan out Ferran Torres. The player has no intention to leave, but Xavi will speak with him regarding his situation at the club. Ajax have failed to beat PSV, Feyenoord and AZ throughout the season. This happened for the first time in the entire history of the club from Amsterdam. Bayern Munich have targeted Fulham midfielder João Palhinha, according to Football Insider. Andrea Belotti's contract with Roma expires in June. The Giallorossi have the option to extend it until 2025, but they have not decided on his future yet. Chelsea are seriously keen on signing Brentford striker Ivan Toney this summer, according to journalist Simon Phillips. Barcelona remain confident of landing Manchester City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan in the summer transfer window, Nani reports. Napoli striker Irving Lozano could quit the team in the summer, according to Corriere dello Sport. For the first time since 1974, 2 footballers have both scored 4 goals in a single Liga 1 game. Alexandre Lacazette from Lyon and Eli Wahi from Montpellier were the ones to strike each other's nets multiple times. Bayern Munich are considering a move for Chelsea goalkeeper Eduard Mendy, who is considered a potential replacement for veteran Manuel Neuer, Todo Fichajes writes. And now you can see the results of yesterday's matches. Alright, let's move on to the main news of the release. It was quite a busy Sunday in European football. In the English Premier League, Arsenal emerged victorious from a tough duel against Newcastle 2-0. Later on, Manchester United suffered a shocking defeat to West Ham 0-1. As for the Bundesliga, merciless demolition took place. Borussia Dortmund smashed Wolfsburg with 6-0. Next comes Serie A, where Juventus beat Atalanta 2-0, while Napoli, already having been crowned champions, have managed to beat Fiorentina 1-0. We also had a couple of interesting moments in Liga 1. PSG outclassed Troyes 3-1 away, Monaco turned out to be stronger than Angers 2-1, and Lyon and Montpellier staged a wild shootout with 9 goals involved, 5-4 in favor of the Kids. PSG sporting director Luis Campos has visited Qatar and held a meeting with the club's owners in Doha in order to discuss plans for the summer transfer window. In addition to the already pre-approved signing of Inter Milan defender Milan Skriniar, the Parisians intend to recruit another centre-back. They are looking for Kim Min-jae from Napoli, Josko Gvardiol from RB Leipzig, and Ndika from Eintracht Frankfurt. The Red and Blue sphere of interest includes Nice midfielder Khéphren Thuram, Bayer Leverkusen winger Moussa Diaby, and 2 strikers, Randal Kolo-Muani from Eintracht and Napoli leader Victor Osimhen. As you can see, almost all footballers interested in PSG fall under the club's new transfer strategy, in which priority is given to Frenchmen. Bayern Munich coach Thomas Tuchel is urging the club to consider acquiring Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele, according to Mundo Deportivo. It's not the first year that Tuchel hopes to reunite with his former Borussia Dortmund protege and help the Frenchman reach his unfulfilled potential. The manager asks the Rotten board to arrange Dembele's transfer. According to Tuchel, Ousmane's move to Bayern would more than compensate the likely sale of Sadio Mane. Barcelona boss Xavi considers Dembele to be one of the untouchable performers in his squad, but the dire need for money is forcing the Catalans to consider all possible options. Just a few days ago, Dembele's agent Moussa Diaby flew to Barcelona for a meeting with the club's bosses, during which the topic of the player's departure to Bayern could be discussed. Let's add that starting from July 1st, Dembele's €50 million release clause included in a contract with Blaugrana will become active. The details of Jude Bellingham's potential deal with Real Madrid have been revealed. Cadena Ser found out that the Borussia Dortmund player, who has reached agreement in principle with Los Blancos earlier on, is already waiting for talks and an official agreement between the clubs. Bellingham will pen a 6-year contract, according to which he'll have a second highest salary at the Merengues camp, with £380,000 a week. Only Eden Hazard earns more in the club. Chelsea owner Todd Boehly is interested in signing Inter Milan striker Lautaro Martinez in the upcoming summer transfer window. According to Football Insider, the main candidate for the Blues' new head coach role, Mauricio Pochettino, has already discussed with Boehly the possibility of bringing the Argentine striker to Stamford Bridge. Due to financial problems, Inter will be forced to part ways with several star players. Thus, the Nerazzurri could let Martinez go for around €80 million. At the same time, Lautaro is being monitored by Manchester United, who are willing not only to offer Inter a huge sum of money, but also to include Anthony Martial in the deal. Guys, a very controversial video about Leo Messi was released on the Inside Football channel. The title alone is worth your attention. Be quick to click on the link. Thank you for watching today's episode, and see you in a bit.